Good afternoon, guys. Emotional connections will beat marketing models into the ground. Okay? You can have the cleverest record exec in the world. If nobody gives a shit about the music you're selling, nobody gives a shit, man. That's it, it's done. It's first and foremost the artist's music needs to be wanted. And that's not something you can solve with a marketing model. I've had to learn this the hard way. Because we can put so much effort into marketing a band, and if the band doesn't come to the party, and we've had a good, hard, honest look at statistics, and I'll use PH Fat as an example, they don't come to the party and they're not socially devoted, and they don't respond to their Facebook fans timelessly and promptly, and they don't engage, and they don't give back, and they don't give them a reason to want to pay for the music. They're not going to. Okay? The term socially devoted, by the way, just a little bit of geek sidestep. I work in an agency, we use a lot of social analytics for Facebook and Twitter and the rest of it. If you want to use any of that stuff, Social Bakers kicks the shit out of all of the competition that I've seen. And socialbakers.com is also a great place to go get statistics on different social platforms, which a lot of these people use in their presentations. Yeah? So you can go do some reading and you can do your own presentations. So, very quickly, what's the Slick Tiger? Sorry, continual partial attention. So you'll see I've ended on a white slide, and that's because I want to show you something else. We've got a solution. It's not a complete solution. It by no means fixes anything. We're busy deving it. Right now, the reason that I'm on my phone constantly is because the developer in Holland is busy working on the site, and I was hoping to have it live to show you guys now. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to do something which I've never done a thing like this before, which is I'm going to show you what I'm working on while I'm working on it. So I've got bits and pieces to show you guys. And does this thing have VLC? Oh dear. That's a good one. So, sorry, dude, I'm just rolling here. You let me know if I fuck something up, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Before I show this to you now, I'm going to explain what we're doing. I'm going to give you the link if you want to hit me up about it or talk about it, or most importantly, if you'd like to get involved. And this is for all the cool kids in the front who've now left because their talks are done. Dave, I will stay for you as I promise, mate. We're looking for brands. Okay? It's a popular thing at the moment that brands use musicians to access fan bases. But they do it in the most fucked up, backwards way in the world. They filter the money through production agencies, they filter the money through eventing companies, and very little of it actually gets to the artist. So at the end of the day, unless you're a Fokhoff Belisika or a Van Kirk Cartel or De Heerwils or a PH Fat or anyone with like a name, you fucked, man. Brands are not going to give you any money. Okay? So we've built something where we think we have a fair exchange. We have a symbiotic system. We have you arriving for the music, we have a social action to unlock the music, and we have a brand paying for the music. We do not make any money. It is not a profit engine. We did not build this thing. It's called Song Grab. We are not building it to make money. This, we believe, is going to be the differentiator between us and other music distribution platforms. Airborne, cost involved. Boom FM, cost involved. Yes, there's free for play, there's all the rest of it, but at the end of the day, they're all VC companies. They all need to make money. As soon as somebody needs to make money, their motives have to consider money. Now, my motive is simple. I want musicians to make money. I don't want to make money. Not out of this. And here's some musicians, because people tend to trust them more than they trust me.
Yes, yeah. Ek is François van Coke. Ek is Wynand Bouwberg, and we play in Van Coke Hotel and Fokhoff Belisika. And yeah, so much has changed in the past few years when it comes to producing music and selling music, and the whole structure that we used to kind of collapsed, and everyone's pirating everything. Yeah, so we've tried various platforms to try and figure out how we're going to do this in the future. You guys get the songs for free, we get some bucks paid for it, and the brands get the exposure and the thumbs up from you guys.
Song Grab. Shameless plug. What we've done, I can see the red lights. Does that mean I have to stop now, or I have like a minute grace period? How does that work? There's a red light in there. And who's this? Who's that? Is that you? Hi. What we've done is we've started talking to musicians. We started talking to musicians who we want to get onto this platform. Collectively, with all the musicians that we've begun talking to and begun initial contracts and things to get some beats up, we're looking at like over 2 million music fans in South Africa that we want to sell their attention to a brand. And we're going to position that brand in an environment where they can get the kudos for paying a musician directly. Yeah? We do not accept payments. We do not have a bank account for SongGrab. We have a bunch of legalese contracts where a brand will put up some money. They'll say, this is how much money I have to support the South African music scene. Not how many shows I want to put on. It's not tied to how much volume I have to sell in an on-con at an event. It's not a t-shirt that says, support SA Music, sponsored by Quavo. It's paying artists directly. They decide on which artists they want to go and engage. Thankfully, after my years of fucking around in this industry, the only thing I do have is a Rolodex of people that make music. So that's something that I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to nail down. Then you guys. And we believe, or I believe, that people are advanced enough to realize when marketing is happening and when you're being marketed to. And most of you will realize that the majority of the speakers that speak at things like this will end up ending with a company slide selling their own services or expertise. Yeah? Because that's what they do. We're aware of what marketing is. And we believe, if I say to you, Heineken paid this band, so you didn't have to. It's positioning the brand in an emotionally relevant space. You know what's going on. You're aware that the brand is actually paying that artist directly. It is not going to an agency. It is not going to an eventing company with millions and millions of budget for just stages and whatever. It's going directly to the guys. So it's something that we're excited about. And if you want to, you can check out songgrab.co.za when we do go live. And if you look at it now, you're probably going to see some sort of test environment thing, because the site is literally being built as we speak. And it's something that we've been building for 2 years. Thank you.